Okay.
I got a family connection.
Yeah, that's right. I know. There's always a good person to know.
Congratulations on your 1 year.
Thank you. This is Michele Payton, Pulling for Veterans, pullingforveterans.org. You guys are doing a lot. You got your flea markets coming up this month.
First one, April 27th.
Yeah.
150 spots available for anyone who wants to come out. All kinds of vendors, farmers, markets.
And that's
anybody
at the
that has
farm.
something to sell.
That's right next to Tree Trekkers.
Yes, very easy to find.
Yes, very easy to find. $30 per space on that. There were a lot of really great vendors last year. You're doing it 3 times. April, August, and September. April, August, and September. You can find more information on Facebook at Pulling for Veterans there. You guys are also doing a big thing with motorcycle classes.
Yes, we have a grant where we can sponsor 125 veterans to get their motorcycle certification, to get their license so they can enjoy the freedom of the open road, the camaraderie of other rider groups, and so forth. So if anyone knows a veteran that wants to get their motorcycle license, tell them to email us at outreach@pullingforveterans.org.
Yeah, and you guys are taking care of all of that for them, which is really awesome, because sometimes that might be an inhibitor for them to actually do that. And there are a lot of veterans groups that ride motorcycles, especially in this beautiful countryside that we have here. So they can get information about that. You guys recently took some veterans down to the 50th end celebration of the Vietnam War. You guys went to Easton.
Yes, we did that this past Sunday afternoon. Quite a touching ceremony. They had a huge turnout in Easton, Maryland, to see the older Vietnam veterans that were there on the side of the road, and they were saluting us. Was quite touching. Got some great video footage that we'll be sharing out on our Facebook channels and YouTube as well. Had our first female veteran that pulled one of the trailers for us, harnessed to it. So we have our first lady.
Nice.
And Gail Bell from here in Frederick, Maryland, and then Tommy Monner, who's also an Army veteran, were our 2 veterans that pulled the trailer through the parade to signify the weight that veterans carry with PTSD.
And so the whole organization, Pulling for Veterans, is about educating and awareness about PTSD. We are still losing 22 of our veterans a day in this country.
Yes.
And that is a travesty.
And some reports show up to 44 a day.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's terrible.
That we need to try to stop, and sometimes just knowing the signs and understanding can maybe help get them the help they need.
Yeah, and the trailers start the uncomfortable conversations that don't come up at the dinner table.
Yeah, and so each of the trailers that they have has educational information on it, and it's also a rolling memorial where there's an image of a soldier, a veteran that's lost their battle with PTSD on the back.
Yes.
And you have more veterans than you have
trailers. Right there. Yeah,
right. So you're looking for trailers to turn into these rolling memorials and reminders, and but you can rent one. So it's just about, I think it's like $1.50 an hour.
$1.50 or $2 an hour, depending on the size of the trailer that you need. Because it's not about the rental income; it's about the messages out in the community.
It's about getting them out on the roads and making sure people understand the PTSD, the signs, and things like that.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are doing great work. Pullingforveterans.org, outreach at pullingforveterans.org if you want information about the flea markets, the motorcycle licenses, or anything that you guys are doing. Thank you guys so much.
And thank you for always supporting us in all we do.
Oh, yeah. Always love it. All
Enjoy your day.
Yes, big old 1 year. I'm 1 year old today. Love it.